Greetings, one and all, and welcome back once more to the Brexit Estate. Now it has come to my attention that some of you have been complaining about my microphone volume, saying my voice was too quiet. You had problems hearing me over the audio of the game itself. So I have gone and adjusted settings yet again. Actually, I went and tried 4 or 5 different volume mixes. Hopefully, this will be alright for all of you for now. I can crank it up a bit more if I need to, but for now, let's hope this is good enough. I really hope it is. So, it seems that the game capture software is completely ignoring its in-software volume sliders and just taking directly from the system's master microphone volume sliders in the control panel. So I've gone and cranked them up a bit, not quite up at the top, but near the top. Hopefully this will be an improvement for everyone. Please let me know down in the comments section below. I'll be trying this out for a handful of episodes for a number of reasons. The first of which is that I'm not going to have very many opportunities to record episodes over the next week. It's a simple reason really. We're going to have some guests staying over, and one or more of them will be probably sleeping on the sofa in the next room. And I tend to record at nights so as not to disturb people, and so I don't have disruptions during episodes. And this won't really be very possible. Well, I mean, I could record with someone sleeping in the next room, but it would be pretty inconsiderate, so I'm going to probably not have many opportunities. Now, there's a chance they might not end up sleeping on the sofa. We'll have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting over this next week, let's put it that way. So what I'm going to do now is sit down and batch record a whole load of episodes and release them slowly over the course of the next week, as I've been doing the last few weeks, to be honest. Once again, please let me know how my microphone levels are, because, you know, I'm aware that we're not all perfect, right? Least of all me. So, currently we've got room to pick up another party of heroes from the stagecoach. Now, we need another low-level man-at-arms, probably. We don't have a bounty hunter or a grave robber yet. So I'm going to suggest, out of these 4 slots, we grab a bounty hunter, grab a grave robber, get some kind of frontliner, and then the last slot we'll leave open for any custom class I feel like showing off, to be sort of guest class of the episode, if they show up. And then I can work towards expanding the barracks, finally, to allow for 28 members. Now, interestingly, the 28 roster size is the same as it was before the Flagellant was released. Essentially, it allowed for almost 2 of each hero class. If you didn't have the Musketeer, I think it basically allowed for 2 of each hero class. No extra space for Musketeer, no extra room for the Flagellant. So then you have to kind of prioritize a bit and say, what do we need? What do we like? What do we want? Do I grab this Crusader? He should be ashamed of that, to be honest, as a religious individual. Oh, and this is a reskin that needs fixing anyway because it's out of date. I think this is one with the shield on the back. Yeah, the old... Okay, let's go through these. That's 4, that's cool. This is one of Scorpio Vaiden's old skins. It's based on the Grey Maidens from Pathfinder, very loosely. And probably won't be updated, but she might get made into her own class at some point. Possibly even given a complete Grey Maiden overhaul. We'll see. I'll remind him about it and bring it up in conversation again at some point. This is the second version of his old Paladin skin. If you look closely, you can see the edge of the hairpiece here. The original version had just the short bob, no hair coming down across the tabard. Again, probably abandoned in favour of the new version. This is the old bucket helmet Crusader with his 13th century loaf helm from the Crusades. He has not been updated to the best of my knowledge, and he had an issue with his virtue and affliction sprites that never got updated and would just spiral in a crazy way. We have this one, which was Scorpio Vaden's old blackguard, which I've converted across to be a Crusader reskin. It's okay. It hasn't been updated. I don't know if he's going to update the blackguard. He might at some point. And for those of you who are saying, but it's blackguard, it's pronounced blackguard. Look it up in the dictionary. It really is. It's not to do with being dark and villainous so much as the fact that stable hands of lowly repute were so covered in the horse droppings that they would have to shovel all day that they just were literally the blackguard, but it became blackguard because Napoleonic English turned everything into really short and clipped things, so you get blackguard, individual, stuff like that. Words just became condensed down and crushed down to be brisk and brusque. So here we get onto the extended palette colour recolors. As far as there might be a new version of on Steam, but I don't know if they've been updated at any point. This is the beautiful female Crusader reskin someone did a little while ago, and it did get updated recently, twice, and it's actually fully functional. Now, someone went and created a custom class using this skin called the Warden, and they did so without the original artist's permission, and he was not happy about it. I've given the Warden class a try. It's a bit of a weird one. It's basically it's God's given gift to those of you who love shuffle parties, and for those like me who prefer a more standard party formation, it's a pretty frustrating class to try to use, to be honest. I can see how it's supposed to be way overpowered in shuffle parties, just abilities that move her forwards and back as she gives various bonuses to the party, but I didn't really like it very much. However, as it was originally created as a Crusader reskin, I like that Crusader reskin, and you know what? We might just use it now. Then we have this one with the shield in his back that you can't really see. He uses his shield in his defense animation, and you get to see it when he leans forwards to examine things. And then we have the Sister of Battle Crusader reskin that hasn't been updated in a very long time, and probably will have all the same issues that a lot of Crusader reskins get recently. So, with that being said, I mean, maybe she just really likes being tickled. And again, Dark Temptation and Nymphomania. Oh, it's different kind of Dark Temptation, guys. But you know what? Yeah, let's do this. And oh, she didn't need a name, isn't she? What kind of name would parents give to a child who would then grow up to enjoy pleasures of the flesh a little bit too much? It'd have to be something really fucking chavvy, like, oh god, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, stuff it. Chevrella. Yes. She's not a chav. She's not a chavette. She is Chevrella.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Now, we have a lot of stress to get rid of. You know what, actually, if we... Convindra... Interesting. So if I move this one... Wait, what level is our... Jester? Did he die? No, Vernon... Oh, he is practically leveling after. I could do a short mission. So our goal, once again, this is short. What can we do? We're going to want Rel, Vindra, Chevrella, and Vernon. And you need to take that skill Probably need to swap that for... You know, we got the money, let's do it. Oh, that sweet, sweet gold, all disappearing into the town's coffers. Do we have trinkets? We must have some good trinkets we can use. Nothing special for you, but you've already got something. There aren't any other jesters around, and I see double benefits. You could do with something sweet, as could you. Oh, right, lovely. Brighter light means less stress. Holy Lance is a good recovery skill for if she gets stuck at the back. No, we need to be spamming Inspiring Cry really at the moment. Inspiring Cry and Inspiring Tune. How convenient that they're both called Inspiring. I'm very tempted to just go for blood at the moment, to be honest, because we have a number of 1, 2, 3, 4 people with Crimson Curse. And you know what? We do need to, but yeah, we need to level up these dungeons and need to defeat these bosses, to be honest. I really am not looking forward to the Hag. The Sodden Crew is a stress fight. This might actually be a good party for the Sodden Crew, almost. Now, do you... Oh yeah, you've got... Wait, Rel? You're going to learn a new skill. I can afford it, we'll get her everything. So, coming back to this, quick shot, eye thief to mark targets for quick shot, spirited cry, I still can't work out what the icon's supposed to represent, and then volley fire. I probably should experiment with flurry at some point. Okay. Who is in here? No one is in here. Ah, well, someone's in here getting cured of a disease. But we can afford to remove some nasty bits. Thanatophobia. Oh, come on, seriously. I don't think I can afford to remove any locked stuff. I probably can afford one locked thing, actually, to be honest. You know, that's almost worth locking. Hakim, you've disappointed me frequently, so I'm afraid you will not get anything removed just yet. But, you know, forgiveness is nigh. I think another week or two we can treat Hakim to some kind of removal. Ruminator, you know, actually for Flagellant, that's pretty bad. Let's remove that. There we go. Shamara, yeah, okay. Lucina. I should probably just respell that with an F at this point. Right. Mildred. Yeah, it's all locked stuff. Ren. Enlightened isn't so bad. Fuck it, we are locking that. It's been too long. Yep, just doing it. Because, yeah, Kingdom Death, there's all the monsters with hands and tentacles and willies and things like that. Yeah. Eldritch is the nearest to the type of monster. Eldritch and Beast are the nearest to the kind of monsters that she's used to facing, so it makes sense to lock that in. Unerring, on the other hand, not quite so much sense. Right. We might be able to afford a town upgrade. I'm waiting for that. And over here, waiting for this. Looking to upgrade the church soon because that roof isn't... I've been neglecting the church a bit actually. Let's see. 33... 22. Yes, so I need that line of upgrades there. So I should endeavour to go to the ruins quite a bit in the near future. Let's also take a look at who's staying back in town. And do some... Oh, okay, don't need to pay for any stress, Mildred. That is going down at 5 a week. So, heroes lose 5 stress per week in town anyway, because they get to start recovering from it. How are you looking for skills? And you? You got all the camping skills, that's good. Ah, that's what I can do. Velia's going to learn some rudimentary healing skills. They may come in useful eventually. And Fennel is going to learn to tell people, you know what, you're doing good. It's alright. You can do this. Let's venture forth into the Warrens and meet our fate. No heroes wasting away. 10 vials of blood. I don't think we need to go to the courtyard soon for blood. You're gonna be... oh, yeah, not fun. Oh well. Let's go like that. Couple of keys. Okay, 3 keys. Don't need 2 of those. And that. It might be worth grabbing 1 or 2 laudanum for the ruins, but probably not worth it. Well, let's take 1, just in case.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Alright, let's look at the positives and negative. This is not a kind map. This is a maximum backtracking map whichever way I go. However, on the plus side, maximum backtracking means maximum potential combat encounters for stress recovery. So let's just venture into these fetid ruins. Oh, there's a lot of stress causing enemies here, isn't there? This may backfire on me significantly.
Watch your step.
I brought no bandages. Shame on me. I mean, this is the warrant. If there was anywhere where bandages were needed, this was probably it. Great. Just great.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Well, we'll just have to heal through the bleeds. Okay. I'm actually going to press on, because there's a fight here where I could remove some stress. Oh, dear goodness. Right. Yep. Or it could just get really nasty like this. Okay. Just shoot them all down. Yeah, change the plan. We just need to kill these fast before everyone gets infected. That's a lot of stress, love. Got to do something about that. But at least these foes do not cause a lot of stress. Huh, interesting.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Oh, that is not quite enough. So this is a high priority target because he's full of blood and can set up a bombing run. Oh, here we go. Please don't get infected. She doesn't like being jostled. But now she can just shoot this one dead.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
A single point less damage and she would not have slain that. Ah, come on, seriously? Don't touch me. I know what you're up to. Well, she's alright with a bit of help, so that's good. She gets by with a little help from her friends. And you get missed. That's bad. And this is probably going to get worse soon, because if they just keep on doing their infectious attacks, someone's likely to cop it. Look, it's alright. You're healthy. You're not the one I need to not refuse your own healing. Oh, predigestion. That's lovely, because it isn't injecting stuff into the bloodstream. Okay, that's good. That wasn't a beaky attack. That's alright. You trust the hawk. Now, shoot that thing. That's not a very good shot.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Beyond one's limits? Well, I suppose it's a start. Right. Forbid thyself from incurring debts. Exactly, neither a debtor nor a lender be. But how about losing a bit of stress once in a while? Oh, that's just so much. They're really concentrating on the blood attacks here. Wait, let's just try for a stun. No! And there we go. Vindra, you disappoint me. Frequently. She's rolling low damage multiple times. Ah, finally, she doesn't refuse that, and we've got no blood with us. We've got no blood, she's got the disease. We haven't even had her that long either, have we? Yeah, now, smack him. Now, smack this thing as well. Please don't. Right. Can we go for a stun, please? That would be lovely. Oh, 150. I misread that as 50. Right. Won't try that again. Let's try to beat him in the head and the giant tick monsters on top. Yeah. Alright.
Press this advantage.
You beauty.
No quarter.
You absolute beauty. You beautiful archer. It actually worked. Now there's a lot of pain. We want to be keeping people alive. So spreading the healing is a good idea, especially when they're bleeding. Bleeding.
The wounds of war can be healed.
There you go, have some stress removed as well.
Never hidden.
Oh, here we all go. Yeah. Lots of nasties. You know what, let's just boost the party in general. Have the nice yellow light come out from the hawk.
And improvement.
Okay, things are working a little bit now.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright. That's really bad. At least she's not bleeding anymore. Now, will she let me make her drink this? She will. That's a relief. Just do... Yeah, ignore it. Ignore the benefits of allies. Healing and... Wow. What is she? Oh, paranoid. They're both paranoid? This is a right disaster, isn't it? Okay, well, you're ignoring me. Let's see if you ignore me. And then we'll do that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, joy. Oh, that's a lot of stress, actually. Well, okay then. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk! Rusk! Why did Minsk ever shout Rusk? I mean, it wasn't particularly Russian. I'm sure there was some reason for it. Magic is impressive, but now Minsk leads. Swords for everyone! And a sword for you too, my fine foe. Deeds!
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Our deed shortage is slowly being addressed. So now, it's a short run. I could go up all the way up here for the combat encounter and hope for some more on the way back. And then go this way. But there's a high infestation level. We're likely to come across a lot more bloodsuckers. And then more people can contract the Crimson Curse. And that's not what we want. Our main goal here is just getting out of here alive. Not letting her get afflicted as well. That'd be really nice. Oh, apparently there's a rumour going around that affliction chance isn't capped at 65% chance anymore, but now is nearer 95%. If so, I should experiment with that. I doubt it's a true rumour, but I should probably look into it at least. If any of you know more about this rumour, let me know. Because I just came across something in a forum post, and we're about to head into battle with some more foes. Let's light up a new torch.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And then let us pray for some more traditional Warren's foes. Except for the Madman, and the Swine Spitter, and the Swine Drummer. Okay, so maybe Crimson Curse foes would be better at this point. We'll see. Oh, maggots. Maggots cause stress with every attack. Well, it's one of the two skills I was going to have her use, so I won't complain too much, and let's just get some of this stress down a little as well. There we go. Let's see if we can get some healing off. Oh yes, put all the stress on the Crusader, because that'll help everyone. Yep, here we are, and she's hopeless. Oh no.
There'll be no hope in this hell. No hope at all.
Alas, poor Chevrella has given up in her belief that she can do anything useful here. So she's encouraging others, saying, go on, at least you can do something useful. Uh-oh. They're putting that stress back on. Oh, and a stun? That's just not fair. Hey, so about the slavers, I actually had this amusing idea for a boss based on the Fanatic, who we haven't seen yet. But I had an idea for a slave taker, a slave master boss, who would have a number of captured people tied up in his boss fight. And you could beat the restraints, like break open cages or break chains to set them free. And then it was because, you know, the heroes sometimes hit each other when they get stressed out. So it's like, so then the people on the boss's side would be free. They'd hit him on their turns, and then he could spend his turn tying them up again, or locking them up in a box or whatever it is that he does. And I think it could be an amusing and interesting boss fight. And let's remove some more of this stress. Alright, let's see if she's given up all trust, hope in herself, perhaps. She has some belief in her blade.
Be gone, fiend.
Hey, it's a start. Let's... Okay, you're ignoring me. Let's try you. Oh, nice. And shot.
Continue the onslaught.
Brilliant.
Destroy them all.
And not so brilliant. Let's just... Stunned characters are now denying aid a lot more frequent than they used to be. The abuse that the stun abuse on afflicted characters seems to be less effective than it was before.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Keep people on their feet. Oh, and there's more. Aha! You dodged! No stress there! Oh, come on, seriously? Oh, if only. So, yeah, sometimes I wonder.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
You know what, just kill it.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I think we had it down to about 40 stress. That was really nice. Alright, there's a fight. Let's just...
The light, the promise of safety.
Let's fan the flames. Did I think I was going to the ruins? Yeah, I supplied for the ruins. Why did I think I was going for ruins when I was going for warrens? Oh, great. Just great. Don't you dare. Right. Okay. We can do this.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That's a lot more poison for us to contend with. A lot less poison, I mean. A lot less. What am I thinking? Right, yeah, don't go blaming everyone. Just blame the one person who's not afflicted. That's fine. And heal those who are sorely wounded. Oh, I swear, if she gets some kind of dodge boosting thing at one point, we will have to work on that. And let's work on that stress and health as well. Okay, that was weird. For a moment there it sounded like the music was out of sync with itself. It does that once in a little while on this track.
Back to the pit.
Mostly because of the fact that I'm so used to it that I'm kind of, you know, humming along in my head. But also there's that second underlying set of notes slightly out of sync with the others on purpose to make it sound discordant and concerning. And you are refusing aid once more. That is not good, girl. Not good at all.
The blood quickens.
But that was a good dodge. I'll take it. Okay. The shrieking cry brings valor to the crestfallen heroes. Down to 23. Okay, so that's 2 of his, or 1 of his and 2 of hers. Oh, you...
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So I was talking about some kind of dodge boosting trinket. So let's do just that. His dodge is 28 already. Right, hang on. Hang on. And you can get the speed boost. Alright. Is her speed still... Yeah, her speed's still good. Why is her speed good? +2 from the affliction. -1 from a trinket. So... she'd actually go down to her being a lower speed. Oh, and her paranoid delusions are justified. Let's hope there's a fight nearby. Well, that's not a fight. That's a wooden box, and you know what? She's too stressed out to open that. He can do it. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice?
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
I was just about to say it would be great if we could come across a trap for Rel to disarm to reduce her stress, and we came across an unscouted trap that injured our jester. Heroes are hungry. Hungry heroes must be fed. You know what? Strike a
The
light.
match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Let's go in heavy. And it's empty. They burst into the room, brandishing weapons, proudly proclaiming, and there's nothing there. We shall defeat... Oh! So apparently, book burning gives stress, scroll burning reduces stress. Okay, it didn't remove stress, but it removed a negative... Oh, this is good. This is good. I like that. Alright. Stress dealer! Must be slain, must be shot, must be killed! You know what? Let's mark it. Marking targets is generally good for ranged characters. Healing is... You know what? You've got a high dodge score. Let's remove it. And let's work that stress down. And now, it's lovely to face foes who don't have 150% stun resistance. But apparently 25% was enough. Great. Just wonderful. Oh, Chevrilla, you hardly have the most distinguished record of us at the moment, do you?
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
It's all that fanning around in houses of ill repute that's getting you into this trouble, you know?
Decimated.
I'm a little concerned that you might be less of a crusader, more of a 1990s computer game advert. You know, the really ridiculously, virtually pornographic ones. That were very dishonest. Heal through the bleed. Wish she wouldn't refuse it.
The war can be healed, but never hidden.
More bleeding. Oh, okay. And work on that stress. Because she might refuse the jester next to... Oh, you know what? Oh, she's threatening now. She's threatening to shoot someone's eye out. It's like that terrible American film that I can never remember the name of and haven't seen. About the boy who wants a gun.
Sedated.
That's a very high number. Let's make it a less high number. There we go. And then, let's do something about this number over here. Okay, why is she still... She got new stress at some point, didn't she? That's bad. So, I'm killing this one nice and slowly because I'm working on stress removal here. Soon, any moment now, we're going to be running into the stalling penalties. So we don't want to go too much longer, but we have achieved our main goal. To remove affliction from one of our heroes. Okay, so another one got afflicted in the process, but we can work on that.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Settling into a nice steady rhythm here.
A momentary abatement.
Look, it's not much, but it works, okay? Oh, I'm getting really dry-throated. That is bad. Uh-oh. I didn't click a thing. Seriously, not good, pal. Better than nothing. I mean, you are going to be getting a bit of sword to the face in a moment, mister. How about... Oh, that's free for free. Okay, not just yet, though. Let's just focus on that blood for a little longer. Alright, you're in the wrong place, lady. Just belt him one. Oh no! Whew. That's down to 100 exactly. That's interesting. And now we're on just 1 for 1. Kill him.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay. So... Vindra calling Chevrella a filthy, lecherous pile of scum. Normally, you'd think she's paranoid, but Chevrella's got a bit of a reputation here. Right? So it's not entirely unjustified. That is extra stress, extra stress. You have a little more stress. Okay, you're refusing. You then. Beyond this door lies the final conflict, I believe, yep. So let's just eat up now, because 2 of us are very badly hurt. Right. Hey, yeah, okay, and you. And in we go. Fingers crossed, we'll pull through this one okay. Spiders. Right. Volley fire. Going for the group shot here. Now, if you could just murder that one, that would be perfect. And then you go for the middle 2. Lovely. And that one will bleed to death on its next turn. And you have some stress to remove. Uh-oh, this could be bad.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
But it's probably not so bad. So, healing, that's not healing. That's refusing healing, right. 94, 90. We'll need to swap that dodge stone out for something else now, but in the meantime...
Another one falls.
We'll kill a spider.
Success so clearly in view.
Another founding
Or is it
stone.
merely a trick of the light?
Let's just purify this foul, unnatural thing. Hey, that was worth it. Oh dear goodness. So she now has just one defining characteristic. Oh dear. Okay.
Their squeals fade. Their confidence is shaken.
So, nice little short run, not too disastrous. We managed to essentially transfer affliction from one hero to another. Yeah. Okay, and we got some heirlooms out of it. Let's see. Is it... Oh. Oh, look! She now has a more well-rounded personality. We needed to go to the ruins soon anyway. Zoophobia. Well, animals aren't really a main problem for you now, sweetheart. Wieldphobe, and he is now on 11. Okay. Unyielding is really good. That is something worth locking in, if we can.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, so no town events, that's a plus. Estella has been cured of the fits. Ren has now permanently acquired the Eldritch Slayer quirk. The Kurgan no longer mulls on things too long and just holds on to his stress. Lots of people suffer from the Crimson Curse, and some of our heroes have gained levels. Let's check the stagecoach. I said we needed a bounty hunter. Oh, we got a leper as well! Okay, so that's yeah, let's do it. So, this is the nice barbarian berserker leper reskin that's been around for quite a while now. You know what? We're taking a leper, but I'll think on a name for him briefly. And you, again, yes. And let's use the nice Witcher reskin, because ages ago I remember thinking the Witcher would make a perfect bounty hunter reskin. You know, he's got swords on the back instead of axe on the back. Most of the axe attacks look like they could be sword attacks. Most of his ranged attacks could be Witcher signs, and you know what? It actually works out quite nicely. So we'll be taking him as well. I don't think we'll take any of the rest of these. So I'll take a break for now, be back next time, and we'll decide what we're going to do next. See you all soon. Cheerio!